in your view, what steps is the government taking or has been taken to ensure that Nigerian companies, we know that Dangote is here with Sepaku Cement, but we also know that Harik, which was a big Nigerian company, is no longer in operation. What steps do you think this government is taking to ensure that we see more Nigerian companies, particularly banks and maybe other, agricultural companies, for example, trying to export into South Africa?
Yes, you are right when you say that there are a number of South African companies currently operating in Nigeria, the MTN and others. A number of them are doing very well, and then but despite that, we have a trade imbalance between the two countries. A lot of them are there, so much of the time export from here to Nigeria is higher than what we are having from Nigeria to import from Nigeria to South Africa currently. From the last time when dormant, the statistics was that export from Nigeria to South Africa, I think about 60 something, is in the region of about 60 something billion.
The trade between the two countries, 66 billion. 66 billion. And most of it is South Africa's favor.
South African favor. But why also coming in from Nigeria here is only mostly because of the oil. If not, it's quite at a very low level for now. But we are doing a lot of that to encourage many Nigerians to come in. And the government at home is doing everything possible to encourage. You can see now with the foreign exchange situation in Nigeria now has improved very greatly in recent times, and no one that requires personal travel allowance and business travel allowance today that will not get from the banks. And the central bank has also continued to inject more foreign exchange into the foreign exchange market, and things are becoming a bit better than it used to be a few months ago. In fact, those that have to go out on medical grants or school fees and other things, they can easily get funded from their banks now, as long as they provide their Naira equivalent of that. So with that, it is expected that people will be more encouraged to get out. And at the trade, we have a trade and investment seat next year. There is a minister in charge of that, and we are encouraging a lot of that Nigerians that are arriving to meet their counterparts here for certain business. In fact, two states, the Cross River State government came recently to sign an MOU with some companies here, especially in the northwest, where the agricultural setup of the country is. Now the mayor or the governor in that province has already visited Nigeria recently with a very large number of investors. So we are and we have also received a number of such requests which we are processing, and I believe that these things will change in a very short while.
Which leads me on to the next question, Your Excellency, because this trade issue is very important. We are fully aware that there's a Made in Nigeria expo in Nigeria that has been very successful. In fact, the Made in Nigeria mantra for the last 2 years has come up, which we are very excited about. Do you think that during your tenure, I know you just arrived, during your tenure you will want such a successful expo to be duplicated in South Africa? And how would you go about doing that?
Yes, I believe that will be done much, especially collaborating with the High Commission in Pretoria. We'll be able to do that. We are already discussing on such issues, and I believe it is going to be a great one, because that will bring in a lot of Nigerian economic operators that will be able to get interested in doing business here. Whatever are the aspects that will discourage them, we are working very seriously to encourage them, and I believe that will be done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, on that note, I just wanted to look at, seeing that we're looking to encourage South Africans to patronize Nigerian brands and Nigerian locally made products. I want to talk about the negative images that Nigeria is starting to have in the South African media, and how this will affect, this plan to encourage more Nigerian products, Nigerian consumptions by South Africans. How will this negative image of Nigerians affect it, and what could the consulate do to address this problem?
Yes, the consulate, in collaboration with the Nigerian High Commission in Pretoria, we are doing a lot to encourage Nigerians to see, because what I can assure you is that there are a number of Nigerians in this place that are doing very well in various sectors, several professionals, and the medical field. There are many professors in the universities. There are a number of them that are also in various sectors of the economy here doing very well. So what we have been seeing so far is that there is a small group of Nigerians too that are not giving a very good image in the area, because those are not skilled Nigerians. Those of them that come in and are unable to find exactly what to do. Like I was telling you earlier, the Ohaneze Ndigbo was here. The entire leadership of the Ohaneze Ndigbo was here on Friday, and we had very useful meetings. They also presented certain things that they want us to look at, and we were able to respond to them very fruitfully. The meeting was fruitful, and we also appealed to them to use the channel that they have, which is a very responsible, because it's made up of very responsible Nigerians and different leaders of the various Igbo sectors, and they are also at their level through persuasion and whatever means that they could do, and cultural persuasion and other things, to discourage crime in the midst of them. And that is working already, because even my colleague, one of the leaders came from one of the provinces just yesterday to tell me what they have agreed to do in order to kind of boost the image of Nigeria in their settlements. They are working collectively with the police and even the taxi drivers association of that area and others to identify any Nigerian that they get in the midst carrying out certain criminal activities. They themselves, they have a committee which is not known to everybody, who will now be able to see how they can get some of them and discourage it. When the host authorities and even the host, their hosts see some of the ways that they are doing this, of course they will know that yes, this is not everybody. It is a few people, and others are ready to ensure that they expose and treat the matter in a way. Those that need to go back will go back. If you are a criminal and you are going to dent the image of other people, of course you may not remain here. And what do we do? As you see now, one of my colleagues, the head of consular and immigration, has gone to Lindela repatriation center to profile the Nigerians that are in that center. And what do we do? When we are satisfied with the profiling, we issue emergency travel certificate and for their movement back home, especially where everything about it is correct. So we do cooperate in this area, and I believe that when things are going to become better in a very short while, because people are beginning to see that we are also rising up to cooperate and protect the interests of Nigerians.